Hi everyone, get your gossip meter ready because it's time for Eric's Campus Cooler. As always, I'm your host, Eric Jones. And we begin with the homecoming for one of music's biggest icons. That's right, the biggest news of the week by far has been the passing and subsequent death investigation of legend Whitney Houston. ABC News is reporting the singer will finally be laid to rest Sunday afternoon in Westfield, New Jersey's Fairview Cemetery. But before that, a private funeral service will be held on Saturday at noon at the New Hope Baptist Church in Newark, New Jersey. That's where, if you remember, Whitney Houston first received attention for her breathtaking voice. It all will be streamed live on the internet. The service is also expected to be a star-studded event with performances from Whitney's godmother, Aretha Franklin, and Stevie Wonder. Other guests at the ceremony include Mariah Carey, Kevin Costner, which was Houston's co-star in The Bodyguard, and her musical mentor, Clive Davis. Reporters say that although there is bad blood between the Houston family and Whitney Houston's estranged husband, Bobby Brown, Brown has been invited and will be there for the eulogy, delivered by gospel singer and friend Marvin Winans. Whitney was certainly on the minds of everyone this past Sunday at the 54th Annual Grammy Awards. Everyone was wondering how the awards show would incorporate the singer's death into the ceremony, even though Whitney's death happened only some 20-odd hours prior to the award ceremony. But the Grammys chose to keep the same lineup, but did add an understated yet fitting tribute from Jennifer Hudson, who sang Whitney Houston's biggest hit, I Will Always Love You. And as far as winners for the big night go, Adele, of course, swept with 6 Grammy wins to match her 6 Grammy nominations. But that's not the biggest news of the night. In the latest issue of Vogue, which came out this week, Adele claims she is never writing another breakup song again, saying she is, quote, done with being a bitter wench. I'm sure her fans would have a lot to say about that. And Mariah Carey's husband, Nick Cannon, continues to face health issues. The Hollywood Reporter says that the America's Got Talent host has been ordered to quit his nationally syndicated radio show. In January, Cannon was released from the hospital after reports cited an acute kidney failure. And Rihanna and Chris Brown continue to dominate headlines 3 years after that infamous night. Talk is swirling that the We Found Love singer has asked her ex and bad boy of R&B, Brown, to be featured on a remix of her song Birthday Cake. Twitter was afire with some of her fans outraged that she would even ask and collaborate with Brown after he reportedly physically abused the singer and left her bloody just a night before the Grammy Awards. Rihanna doesn't seem to care, tweeting a barrage of lyrics to defend herself. I guess we'll all have to stay tuned for what happens when the song Birthday Cake remix is released on February 20th. And while we're on the subject of love, what about love here on campus here at UGA? Papers, assignments, and deadlines. Being a student gets pretty busy. So is there any time left for dating? I took to the Tate Student Center and took to a few other places on campus to figure out how the landscape for love right here on campus is changing.
Said that dating is so yesterday. Going to a nice restaurant with music, decor, and wine has been replaced by hooking up, just chilling, or being in the talking to phase. A leading college information website disagrees. Unigo recently ranked the University of Georgia as one of the top 10 colleges nationwide for dating. I went to the Tate Student Center to know why some students think dating has virtually gone away.
I don't know about the top dating school because within my friends and like the people that I know I can communicate with, a lot of people are single.
The top 10 hookup school, and it's a big difference between dating and hooking up, and I feel like a lot of people fail to realize that. We're not in the era of courtship anymore. A lack of courtship is definitely in our community.
Like it's been tossed away and replaced with hookups and randomness.
So why wouldn't students who are having trouble dating in the traditional sense look to the rising national trend of internet dating? Some reports cite that dating websites have over a 90% success rate. There's eHarmony, which claims to be the #1 trusted matchmaker on the web. Match.com, like eHarmony, charges a subscription fee. And then there are even targeted dating websites like the Black Gay Chat.
Wow, in less than 5 minutes, I just created my new profile with OkCupid, one of the country's top and leading dating sites in the country.
Despite this, even the convenience of online dating isn't alluring enough to some students.
I feel like in college, you should not be turning to online dating yet. I feel like that's a little desperate.
And I personally wouldn't do it because online, you can be whoever you want to be. And you see that from Twitter, Facebook, you can Photoshop, you can create a whole nother identity.
Other students say they just find online dating creepy. Trina Satirsky is a lecturer in the Department of Psychology here at UGA. Satirsky says with a campus full of extroverts, it's not hard to understand why students don't turn to online dating.
The only thing that really comes to mind with the younger generation is that they are already exposed to their peers all the time with being active and going to the parties and going out downtown and just having a real desire to be amongst their peers and their friends, and so they would have that opportunity.
Going back to the top 10 dating school ranking, Satirsky says it may have something to do with the dubious recognition of being amongst Princeton Review's top party schools in the country. Whatever the case for love may be, it appears that UGA students want to hear it. Eric Jones, UGA News Source.
Tweet me and let me know what you think about dating at NewsSourceEric. Good luck out there to those of you who are looking for love in all the right and wrong places. No, it's not Pirates of the Caribbean, but it is Pirates of Penzance. UGA's Fine Arts Theater will host a band of pirates ready to share their booty. And by booty, I do mean voices. The Pirates of Penzance is an operetta that has been produced since 2007. The show hopes to weave music, dialogue, and dance together for its audience. And now that favorite part of the webcast and the favorite part of the show for me as well, the Hot Mess of the Week award. This week it has found not one but two victims of the award, or who are going to get the award, two victims that are going to get the award. These people make you want to throw your cell phone across the room and jump off a roof without a parachute regarding to some of the things that they've said and done. Look at my face. Okay, but we start with an accused criminal in Athens. The Athens Banner-Herald is reporting that Essie Mae Jones, shown here, asked the Athens-Clarke County Police if she could smoke crack before entering jail after stabbing a man. From the looks and sounds of it, crack is the last thing you need, sweetie. Just a homicidal mess. Okay, and a serious case that she made was, serious, and the whole case itself is serious, but she made it comical after she asked for crack. But anyway, the hottest mess of them all had to be none other than Nicki Minaj. I couldn't let the whole show pass without giving a shout out to Nicki for her Grammy performance. No way indeed. I mean, not only did she walk onto the red carpet looking a cardinal mess, but she performed this crazy song and number with popes, sinners, and exorcists just to get attention. She really angered many in the Catholic community. She might as well sang super bass with a leotard on, and that would have been better than the mess that she put together, leaving fans stunned and confused. I think the funniest commentary had to be on Twitter when someone tweeted this picture along with the caption that Nicki Minaj was spotted leaving the Grammys. Wow, I honestly, thought it was her after I saw the picture myself. So congratulations, Essie and Nicki. There's enough hot mess to spread around. Okay, well, I thank you for watching. That concludes this episode of Eric's Campus Cooler. Don't let the gossip stop talking. Hope to see you again next week.